Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing the MLS Cup Final predictions video, just like we did last week with the conference finals. Obviously, Philly and LAFC came out on top, meaning that the first seeds will be versing each other in the MLS Cup Final for the first time since 2003. LA are going to be looking to get that MLS Cup, but the Union are going to be fighting back to do so. So let's get into it. So to get into it, LAFC are going to be obviously trying to replicate what 2017 Toronto did by winning both the Supporter Shield and MLS Cup in the same year, and the Union are going to be trying to get their first MLS Cup to prove that they don't need to use all the money that LAFC do. This is going to be obviously the first Cup Final appearance for both. And so to start off, let's get into the reviews of each game. If you want like a more in-depth preview of each game, as you would say, that was my last video on the channel. So anyway, to get into it, the reviews quickly. It was top of California versus the top of Texas, being LAFC versus Austin. LA got a pretty comfortable 3-0 win. They were playing lots of pressure, and they only, out of their 3 goals, they only actually scored 2 of them. The third coming from an Austin own goal in the 62nd minute. As sub, Arudi came on, and first touch of the game was a goal into the back of the net, but being his own net. Kind of backing off what I was saying last time, as I was saying Bouanga was going to get a goal. I'm counting on either Arango or Bouanga to get a goal in the Cup Final against Philly, as their defense is strong, but they should, although I'm a Union fan, they should be allowing at least one shot to get by into the back of the net. As I was saying, Union's strongest defense in the league. I forget how many they let up this season, but it's only about 20-something, or maybe just getting into the 30s. NYCFC struck first in their game, but the Union got 2 back within 2 minutes, which is a very good record, as I was just congratulating Austin on it last week. Those being Julian Carranza goal in the 65th, and then a Daniel Gazda goal in the 67th minute. And also, as I was saying last video, a lot of this is going to be going off what I said last video. The Union got their revenge against New York, as last year in the conference finals, again, New York beat them 2-1, as the Union were outmanned with, well, not outmanned, but had less of their key starters, and so did New York, but the Union, I feel, had less people of their main guys in. Also, Blake had an amazing wonder save that kind of kept the Union in the game after New York got their first, so that's a good thing to go with there. I'll throw up pictures on the screen, as I was promising last time. But also, despite their 3-1 win, which on the surface looks comfortable, Johnson was pretty much holding up, and he saved a fair few shots, which only made the win a 3-1 win, and could have easily been maybe a 4-1 or 5-1. To go into the kind of final now, Villa should be making a few chances, getting a few in, whipping in crosses from corners, or just pure attacks and stuff, so just be expecting that. Another thing is that the Union's captain, Alejandro Bedoya, limped off, and at half was subbed off for Jack McGlynn, and he was holding strong in his position, but Bedoya might be out, which could be a very bad thing, as he seems to be kind of a heart and soul for the Union, as they haven't been really too good without Bedoya, although they have been really good. Something there seems off when they don't have Bedoya with them. So, as I was going into now, here's my prediction for the game. I'm going to say it's going to be a very close one. How close that will be, I don't know, but I'm going to go for a high-scoring 3-2 Philadelphia Union win for them to get their first MLS Cup. Granted, this may be a bit of bias for the Union, as I am their fan. I am one of their fans, as you've seen from the many videos on my channel. But also, I just feel like the Union have a bit more in their defense. I feel like when you think of LA, all you think of for attackers. You don't really have you don't really think of too many defenders besides Chiellini, who they just signed over the summer. Not as a disrespect to any LA fans, but I'm just saying defense isn't exactly the first thing that comes to mind when you think of LA. So that's why I'm going for a Union win. But I'm not saying it's gonna be like a cutout like last time Union comeback win. I'm saying it's gonna be more of like a back and forth, like Union score one, then LA get one, then LA get one again to take the lead, and then the Union get one back, and then in like 123rd minute, Union get their third of the game to win it. So that's what I'm gonna be going with. Either that or if they go to penalties, I'm gonna say Union will win on penalties as well, just because Blake is just really, really good in the net. So, yeah, that's my prediction for this video. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed this predictions video. I know I'm probably going to get a few angry comments about me picking the Union over LA, but I'm willing to live with that. It's the game. You can't always appeal to one side. What I will say, though, is me and my friends, we will be having a watch party kind of thing. I'll upload it a bit after the game. It's going to be like me and a bunch of my friends watching the game, so you'll get to see our reactions to the game, which could be a good thing to see my friends who may be featuring more on the channel, depending on past videos. And also, another thing that could be coming up is the Union, if the Union win, we might do a video basically dedicated to the Union, where we actually, go out and, do, this is one thing for each Union player. So if the Union win, be expecting that by around end of November-ish, I would want to say. So that's your update. So see you guys in March when you finally get your next video. But in all seriousness, though, see you, and good luck to both sides in this MLS Cup.